Look, I've bitched about it a lot. I really have. I've talked about it like a lot. Like maybe not so much on YouTube just yet or on Twitch just yet, but you're going to hear me saying this a lot until what needs to happen is going to happen. What needs to happen, what this is about, what I'm angry about, what I'm upset about right now is one tiny little man. Tiny little man. Tiny little guy. 3 feet ish, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But those of you who do know me and know that this is a magic channel probably know exactly what I'm getting at, exactly who I'm talking about, who the problem in my life is right now, who my problem man is. It's this fucker. It's this fucker right here. This asshole. This red and blue asshole. This motherfucker is ruining my life. I'm so sick of seeing him. I'm so sick of running into him. I'm so sick of him existing. I want him to go away. That's what I want. I want him to go away. And the worst part is, we have to wait 2 more freaking months before Wizards is willing to do bans again. The only reason they're going to ban Vivi ahead of time is as like an emergency ban, which they clearly need to do. Like it's not even a question. It's not even a question that it needs to happen, right? So there's a big tournament that happens, right? I believe it happens every year. But it happened in Atlanta this year. Or not Atlanta, I'm sorry. But it happened in Orlando this year, right? It happened in Orlando, Florida, which, not a great start. Not a great start to begin with. I will say that much. But the real problem was twofold. 2 things, in my opinion. 2 big things. Number one, Vivi. Abso-freaking-lutely Vivi. The percentage of decks that were Is It Cauldron decks on day 1 was 30%. That is already crazy high. That's already ridiculous. There are already people who at 30% would be calling for bans. I'm not one of those people, but I know people who are. I know there are more people out there who would. 100% there are people who would already be calling for bans at that percentage. But that's not even the worst of it. That's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is day 2. When they got to day 2, and all that was left was the people that won from day 1, the percentage of Is It Cauldron decks that were like Vivi, Agatha, Soul Cauldron decks went from 30% to 50 freaking percent. I think it was like 54, 55%. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? At the Spotlight Series, the tournament, the pretty much the best players America has to offer, if I'm understanding what this tournament is correctly, and over half of them are using this broken asshole. Over half of them are using him. Now, this alone, I would still call for a ban on that information alone. But that's not the end of it. That's not even the end of it. The worst part is the attendance, right? The attendance for the event. The last event, the last Spotlight Series, actually, I actually remembering this, it's not every year. I think it's every release, maybe. I think the last one happened in July, if I remember correctly. But the thing is, 1,500 people attended the last one as players, right? Like 1,400 and change. That's how many were at the last one. But this one, half that number was in attendance as players. They literally lost half of their players since Vivi was released. That's how big of a deal this is. Like, big tournaments are losing people. There are card shops out there where people are winning by default because they're the only ones that showed up. Nobody wants to play against Vivi. Anyone who is playing Vivi, you're an asshole. Like, you suck if you're the people out there causing this problem. But anybody else, they know it's either bring Vivi to the tournament or lose. You have 2 choices. You either bring Vivi to the tournament or you lose. Those are the only options you have. I don't understand how they haven't come out with an emergency ban for this guy yet, right? Like, all the evidence is there. All the evidence is in the pudding. He is single-handedly controlling Standard right now. And I could see an argument. For it being the Soul Cauldron, right? I could see them maybe banning the Soul Cauldron for 2 reasons. For 2 reasons, I could see them banning the Soul Cauldron. Number 1, it is the older of the 2. And number 2, they don't want to piss off Squeenix. They absolutely don't want to piss off their IP partner. So if they're going to ban Vivi or the Cauldron, it's probably going to be the Cauldron. But the Cauldron's not the problem. Vivi is. Vivi needs to be banned. And I swear, I have to wait. We all have to wait 2 more freaking months. 2 more months before Wizards even plans on doing bans again, before they even plan on bringing it up again, which means the only way Vivi actually gets banned before then is as an emergency ban. That's it. That's our only chance. That's all we have. And you know what? It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Vivi has to go. Vivi has got to go. If you like this rant, like, comment, and subscribe. Wasn't what I was planning for my first video, but you know what? It is what it is. Hopefully the next one is the one I planned, which is going to be a tutorial on the colors in the game of Magic. So stay tuned. Bye-bye, my darling donuts.